What's up, Internet? We are back with the Afterburner Today show with Afterburner featuring a bunch of Alex Kidd. We did that yesterday. We don't like this. This is the Mega Drive. I keep wanting to not say Mega Drive. I've recorded this a bunch of times, so I keep flubbing that. This is the Master System Game Gear. I had a Master System. I should be better at this than I am. But this is the Master System Game Gear 101 Action Set cartridge thingy for the GBA. We did a bunch of these yesterday. We're no longer doing Alex Kidd, which is a big plus. Next is Alien Syndrome. Now, for those of you shaking your head at me for yesterday, my understanding of Alien Syndrome was that I completely mistook this for Alien Storm on the Genesis. But in my defense, this was also, Alien Storm rather, was also available on the Master System. So somewhere along the way, I actually was somewhat right. There's not a lot of audio to this game. I'm not actually super familiar with Alien Syndrome. I'm barely familiar with Alien Storm. But it looks kind of like just top-down, running around, shooting things, and it actually kind of reminds me of like a top-down Xenophobe a little bit, which, you know, I'm not big into Xenophobe, but this seems like a decent enough game. Now, saying that I'm not familiar with Alien Syndrome is not strictly speaking correct. I did play a Wii sequel to it, but that was a very different game. It was sort of like a level-driven Diablo-style game with like different equipment and stuff. I remember it not being very good, but I think it was a pretty cheap game as well, so maybe I'll talk about that for a review someday. But as far as I can tell, we play some guy in blue shooting aliens and trying to rescue the Cacho a whole lot from aliens on the spaceship. Again, it does feel very kind of xenophobe, just with a top-down perspective. But I'm also not super big into Xenophobe, so what do I know? Yeah. So this is a game that's fairly new to me. Most of the ones on this cartridge will be because, well, I did have an SMS back in the day, and I did play it a lot. No one rented these games, and I only had like a few. My parents never bought more than the initial set of like 4 or 5 that we had, which meant that it was mostly just Super Scalar games for me, and Fantasy Zone. But yeah. Okay, so we're on a time limit. There's an exit. I think we need to get all the people out of here first. Now, I did see a start screen when pressing A, and it looks like there's 4 more hostages. Okay, so we gotta find more Cachos. Now, I think we did leave one behind somewhere because we got teleported. Trick is to find out where that guy is. This is gonna be like an exercise in orienteering. Unfortunately, the one time I ever got a chance to like actually try orienteering, I got abandoned in the woods, so you know, I actually managed to do that relatively well, all things considered, but still, I don't want to actually have to practically try that based on that result, or at least the circumstance in which I had to figure my way out of it. And we're dead. Not like how I was abandoned in the woods that one time. That spawns you in the same place. That seems like an objectively bad thing to do, seeing as you have to be in a place where there's like a failure state in order to die, which means that you're respawning literally on top of the failure state, which is not good. Hey, flamethrower. That automatically makes this game even better. Because, as we've established, the trifecta of awesome are flamethrowers, katanas, and dinosaurs. This game's got one of them. And you could argue, aliens might be kind of vaguely saurian in design, so, you know, maybe they're dinosaurs too. All we need are katanas at this point. Oh, crap, we got teleported again. But at least this has one definitive awesome thing in it. We have an M, not sure what that is. We have the FE, so we're now playing Fire Emblem. Or maybe it just means flamethrower, one of those things. Okay. W means warp, let's not grab that. I'm learning, slowly. L. Laser! It's actually not a very effective laser. I might prefer the flamethrower, just had a bigger shot radius. Might be worth trying to warp out of here. How many hostages do we have? Okay, we got them all, so we might as well try and warp just to get out of this little hostile place. Oh, that's convenient. Oh crap, there's a boss. I was not expecting this. I came ill-prepared for this. What is his hitbox? Okay. I have no idea what this guy's hitbox is, because all my shots seem to be going through him except for, like, 2. Okay, so I gotta hit him, like, across his, like, red stripe or something. But it only seems to really take at an angle shot, which is not ideal because, again, this is a console that didn't really have angles. It was pretty much a console that had 4 directions, and it kind of mimicked a faux 8 directions by combining the two, as opposed to a proper 8-directional control pad. Although I do remember having a SMS joystick at one point, and I remember really loving that control stick, although I don't think it was very good. And without the laser, we might really be in trouble, so let's call that it. And next we'll go to Arena. I have no idea what this is. It's exciting because I don't know. It's something completely new to me. I've never heard of this game. 1995? What? Also, that was the Project Eden logo. That's interesting. Didn't expect to see that as a game development logo. I'm going to tell you right now, this is some really tasty graphics right here. This is impressive looking. Start game, obviously. Okay. You're on your own now. I didn't realize I wasn't to begin with. Find the blue security exit in this warehouse. Good luck, I can read. Possibly. Probably not. Get ready. Oh. Kind of rocking out to this soundtrack. It's a good beat. Okay. I'm really impressed with the visuals. I think this is, judging by the aspect ratio, this is a Game Gear game, and I'm actually quite impressed with how sort of like, I don't want to say photorealistic, but how visually, like, realistic it's sort of going for, and how successful it seems to be doing at that. But yeah, this is a mix of Master System and Game Gear games, and the Master System ones I've maximized what the Game Boy Advance cart will display on the GameCube, but that will only apply to the SMS stuff, apparently. So apologies. Ooh! Triple shot! Hell yeah. Really rocking out to the theme song. Okay. I don't like this. Is there a way to... Okay, I've got like a stabby implement. I don't think there's any way for me to get through this. Let's see if we can find another way around. Now, I didn't want to actually say anything, but I actually did try and record this very segment last night, and I had to throw that away because my cat kept interrupting every 10 minutes. But, I played this level and I didn't run into that before, so there's at least a certain element of randomization to this, which is, if nothing else, going to encourage multiple playthroughs and replayability, which is good, I guess. I never got very far, though. I played, like, literally this couple of rooms, but there was no instant kill, instant laser there. At least as far as I remember. I walked through that room. So at least some elements seem to be semi-randomized. But now that I've dropped the guise of having actually, like, doing this for the first time, I will say those lasers are obnoxious. Because I ran into a room that was just, like, covered in them, and you had to time, like, going between them. And it was impossible to get through without getting hit. Like, you just had to run through and hope, really. Which is not good. But, I gotta say, everything else about this game so far kind of impresses me. It'd be nice to have, like, a proper map. Which, as far as I know, we don't have. Nope, but we do have a picture of an edited Ryu sprite on the left. Also, if I may go back just a sec, the font for the score and, like, numbers, I swear I've seen that on some Commodore 64 stuff. And that actually leads me very nicely into my next point, which is the soundtrack sort of has, like, a nice Commodore 64, like, warble sound to it. Like, I don't know how to describe the sound of a Commodore 64, but it has, like, this nice sort of electronic warble effect to it that's very... At least for me, that's kind of like one thing that I just associate with. That's definitely a Commodore thing. Okay, this was something I didn't like either when I first tried this out yesterday. I literally had to quit out after a few rooms of this, so this is about as far as I ever got on the record yesterday. But until you kill something, it's really hard to tell if you're actually doing anything to them. And you can run out of ammo, So you have to, like, resort to knifing stuff, which means you have to put yourself in your enemy and just sort of hope you're actually doing damage. I don't like that, but I have to admit, this game, pretty impressive. I think I'm going to have to review this somewhere down the line, because I plan on reviewing everything down the line, but I'm going to have to prioritize this, because this game actually seems pretty damn cool. If I have one problem with it, it's that even though it's visually impressive and kind of going for that realistic look, in doing so, it loses some of its sort of colorfulness. I think it could be a bit more colorful, like the environments could pop out a little bit more. Maybe if you get further down, more environments look a little different, but we're in the Action SMS Advanced Mega Cartridge, just in case you forgot. Next we have Axe Battler. I think this is a top-down Zelda-y sort of adventure game that is a spin-off of Golden Axe. I think. I know Golden Axe had a few different, like, weird spin-offs. I might be thinking of an SMS game, but that might also be on here. Or they might be the same game and this is just the Game Gear version. I'm not 100% sure. But we're going to find out after this very long text scroll. Which lets me get a sip of my water, which I desperately need because my throat is very sore and closing up and it's getting hard to talk. But such is life. Anyway, some stuff is happening. Something. Golden Axe, peace-loving axe people called on a young warrior. And that warrior was named Axe Battler. Because that is the best name ever, except it's not a name. It's the best name ever behind all the other names ever. It's that kind of, that great name. And his name was dun-dun-dun, Axe Battler. Also, there should be an E behind Axe. Thank you. I'm taking points off for misspelling. Crash Thump. It's the enemy. They're attacking, Crash Bang. Save the Golden Axe and protect it with your life. Okay, this is a completely different game than I thought we were getting. I'm getting some very, very strong Dragon Quest vibes out of this. Not that that's a bad thing, but it's certainly not what I was expecting. Summon Axe Battler. Oh my. I can't take that seriously. Just, it's impossible. Okay, I am definitely just the bloke from Dragon Quest. Son of Edric, or whatever his name was. Oh yeah, we got 2 frames of animation. 2 glorious frames. This is definitely Golden Axe meets Dragon Quest. And it looks like a Game Gear game, definitely by the aspect ratio and the colors. Alright, here we go. Whoa, okay, we're getting into Roston territory now for reasons. Gotta admit, that looked rather nice from the side. We found a magic vase. Can I crack it open and get some, like, magic coins or something? Oh, okay, we got an Amazon. What? Okay, so I got hit once, and then the battle ended? Huh? Okay. So, in fights, even though you have a health bar, you can only take 1 hit. That's peculiar. Also, I won that fight. I contest that loss. It does seem to heal you between fights, though, which is kind of... Except now it doesn't. This game is inconsistent and I don't understand it. Alright, we got a magic vase. Maybe that heals us? Nope. Oh, hey, we got Spell of Erath, but I can't seem to do anything with it. Alright, well, let's go down here. As soon as my controller wants to let me. We're actually fighting like proper Roston now. This is an interesting game. This is definitely not the game I was thinking this was, though. Come on, Axe Battler. Battle with some axes, even though you're clearly just using a sword. And your name should have an E in it. Oopsie. Okay. What's around here? Not seeing much of anything, really. Another barbarian. But maybe it's Dave the Barbarian. This is his day job now that his show's ended. I feel so old that I remember Dave the Barbarian. Oh, we found a town. Okay, so this is a bit of a peculiar one. I'm having fun with it, don't get me wrong, but it's weird. I think we're gonna have to sit down and have like a more gameplay from this, or like a review or something. Okay, so there's an inn. Let's see if we can find a weapon shop. Locked. Let's try the door there, Axe Battler. These guys aren't even animated. No. Peninsula Tower. That's very exceptionally not clever, really. That is Tower of Tallness. PW. Maybe this is a weapon shop? Power weapon, maybe? Oh, PW. Place where? Obviously. Oh, or just password. I don't know if I've said this before, but this actually does have, like, save states on it, so I don't need to, but, that is a 16-digit password. That is probably more than it should be for this game, but, there you go. We can check back next time with more Axe Battler. Alright, next we have Bakuku Animal. I actually know this game because I've got the Saturn version. But Bakuku Animal, at least the Saturn version's a little peculiar because the English version cut all the story out of it. This is a puzzle game, which means I'm going to be abysmal at it, but it's a fun one. And it's kind of vaguely, a little bit Puyo Puyo. It's a versus puzzle game where you need to use falling blocks to clear stuff, basically. And the story is very, very Puyo Puyo in the sense that it's just two random people talking and then they fight about it because reasons. But unlike Puyo Puyo, the AI isn't stupidly aggressive and cheats all the time. Which means you can actually play this game and succeed at it. Okay, so this game's pretty simple. There are 4 colors: red, green, yellow, and blue. They correspond to food and animals. The idea is that you want to stack food and animals next to each other, and they will clear each other out. But of course you want them to be continuous, you don't want something interrupting. And then to clear out the food, you have to put an animal in the way. Now, what's also worth noting, and what part of what makes this game actually really fun to play and accessible, is the fact that if you have an animal on the opposite side of a food, and then like another animal, the first animal will be considered food because it's the same color. So, in this game, cannibalism is A-OK, I guess. It's weird. It's a weird message, to be fair, but it's a simple enough game. The better you do, and the more combos and chains you get, the more junk you send to your opponent to make their lives harder. And if they get a bunch of chains, then suddenly your life is miserable. But that also means you've got more fodder to make chains with, so there's value to it. See? He just made my life a little bit worse and kind of ruined the whole thing I was about to do. But we can put that there. And then we can put... Whoa, that goes there. That goes there. That goes there. Nice. Do that. And then we'll put that there. Go for those guys. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. And Mr. Piggy is laughing at me like a jerk piggy. Okay. Let's see who's laughing at the end of this, Mr. Piggy. Ah, we won. I won with my lack of talent at puzzle games. We'll play one more level, because I actually really like this game. And you can skip stuff. But there's our password. And now we have to fight a nurse with a giant syringe. This was Hello Nurse's job before Animaniacs. Or Nurse Crepe, whatever. She fights sickness everywhere, but I guess we're now germs, so she has to fight us, I guess. It's really weird if you've played the English Saturn version, because of course that had no story, so you're playing this now, it's like, what? I believe this was actually available in North America at the time, too. Okay, so she's going to play a little bit faster. But again, unlike Puyo Puyo, level 2 isn't completely impossible because the AI is just a jerk. Which is good. I don't hold Puyo Puyo in high regard, in case you couldn't tell. I know it's... I'm masking it really well. Here's a combo. Put that there. And then we'll put this there. And then Bunny will eat the other bunny because it's a red piece. And it's not a complicated game. It's nice, it's simple, and it plays really, really well. I like Bakuku Animal really quite a lot. Now, bees, these will get rid of stuff that they fall on, so those are gone. I think a lot of puzzle games have pieces like that. Drop that there. Oh. Hello Nurse is getting serious now. I'm going to put this right here. Put that right there. Put that right there. How do I want to... Nope! Nope, 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 nope. Oh, well, that was not ideal. But we'll make it work. There we go. That's how we do. Alright. Okay, we put this here. It's nice that you don't have to, like, commit to your hard drops, too. Like, if you want to change something halfway, you can. I actually want to hold on to all my pieces right now. I will grab this, and then I'll combo that. Not a big combo, but a small one. Alright, how do I want to make this work? I'll put that there. Put that there. There's a few more. And we'll feed Genma some bamboo. Drop that there. Seriously, just find some hot water for him so he can stop being a playing piece in this game. And go back to the, well, honestly, subpar Ranma fighting games that I love way too much. Alright, put that there. Some bamboo for Genma. I don't really want to get rid of anything, but I guess we'll get rid of bananas. Wait, nope, that's... Actually, that works. That wasn't what I wanted to do, but it worked just as well as what I wanted to do, so that works out well. Pop that there, plop this here. Ooh, that's tricky. I was going to put that right there, too. Haha, and I can do that. It's okay, we got this. No big deal. Alright. Put the bone there. And we win! We defeated Hello Nurse. Now she can go back to the Animaniacs reboot that they're making. That I'm not sure how to feel about, because I like Animaniacs, and if it's not good, I'll be crushed. But it's a long way to the goal, which we will not get to see, unfortunately. But we get to see some more awesome Game Gear games. We're going to finish this off with Battle Maniacs, presumably Battletoads Battle Maniacs. It's by Rare, so I would think that's probably the case. Trade West. Virgin Interactive. I think they're the phone company now. I'm honestly not sure, but I'm pretty sure they have the same logo, so I'm pretty sure they turned into the phone company. That's not start, that's button 1. Okay, it could be Pimple or Rash. Maybe. Or maybe we just get to be player 1. I want it to be the other one. I'm not super familiar with Battletoads. I had the Game Boy game back in the day, and I was abysmal at it. And it was bad and not a great Game Boy game. It was stupid hard. I know people like Battletoads. I played a little bit of Battletoads Double Dragon on the Mega Drive with someone I knew back in the day, and I enjoyed that one a little bit. But I'm not super into Battletoads. I played the arcade game on Rare Replay, and I remember that the ending was like, fantastically terribly written. Because it's just, like, literally, we need to find a way to write an ending to this game, so here's something out of our asses. But I think I've seen a level sort of like this in pretty much every Battletoads, honestly, but it looks vaguely like the one on the Super Nintendo, which I think was also Battle Maniacs. This is probably just a condensed version of that game. Again, I've never played it, but that one I actually do want to play, because that one looked like a lot of fun. Even though I'm awful at Battletoads. Still, I gotta admit, I like the lava in the background. It's quite pretty. Quit it! I just want to get past you, Mr. Volcano. Bonk. I am the hero of this game. Get out of my way. Punch, punch. Okay, there's some, like, sprite flickering for, like, the ram horns our characters just developed. This doesn't seem too bad. I mean, of course, it's Battletoads in my experience. The first level is okay, and then after that it's just ungodly difficult. But it seems fun. And we're dying a whole bunch. Bonk. Okay. Come on. We got this. Oh no! Why attack me, Mr. Volcano? What did I ever do to you? Ow. Okay, well, I did plug you up that one time in Estelle, but aside from that, what did I do to you? Nothing. That's what. I'm having fun with this. This is fun. Makes me want to play the Super Nintendo version more, though. Just to see how much, you know, better it is. Whoop. But it's not a bad little game. And we died. And we are running out of time, so I think we're going to call that one there. So, let's summarize our last 5 games on our 101 Master System Game Gear thing. So, Alien Syndrome, I don't care for it so much. It seems like a fun arcade game, but it's not really my style. Arena, that's a very interesting game, and I'm definitely going to have to sink some time into this one, because it doesn't seem like it's a great game, but it seems fascinating to me, and I would love to play more of this. I'm genuinely curious if this gets any more colorful or interesting down the way, but it's a very interesting looking game, and it does look like it's pushing the Game Gear to its limits of what it can do. Axe Battler, I don't get this game. I'm going to have to play this game a lot more to really understand it, but that's a bit of an odd one. Baku Animals is amazing, and I mean, it's Baku Animals, regardless of what way you play it on the Saturn, Master System, or Game Gear, it's going to be a great time. I'm confused as to why they picked the Game Gear version over the Master System version, though, honestly. And Battle Maniacs is, from what I played, a lot of fun. Makes me want to play the superior, I'm going to assume, Big Brother on the 16-bit consoles, but it seems like a pretty solid Battle Maniacs, Battletoads game, and I think that that's pretty worthwhile. Based on these past 5 games, would I recommend this cartridge? Yes. Alien Syndrome, not to my taste, but I'm sure it impresses quite a lot of people. Arena, I think if nothing else, is an interesting curio. Axe Battler is odd, but it could be one of like those weird sort of strange games that really clicks. I was having a lot of fun with it, but it was weird and inconsistent. Baku Animal alone is worth the purchase of this cart, I think, and Battle Maniacs is decent enough. So would I recommend this cart based on this? Yes, I would. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed, and come back next time where we'll take a look at Battletoads, presumably, you know, the original on the Game Gear. So, hooray! But I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, subscribe to the show to see more when we do this. You might also want to check out my Twitch channel to see everything else I stream daily, which is something worth checking out, I think, as well as checking out the show's PayPal or Patreon and supporting the show as best you can so that I can continue to do this to the best of my ability, which also helps me afford food. which is kind of important. And also multi-carts, because I love multi-carts. Can you not tell? We're doing a series on them. Anyway, check back next time for Battletoads. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you then. Peace out, Internet.